Our strategy is actually very straightforward. We have a pure bottom-up selection process aiming at individuating credits both in the sovereign and the corporate space, where we believe that the market is either misunderstanding the fundamental story behind them, or where we see that there are other structural forces driving the pricing rather than the credit quality itself. We don't do any top-down decision, no macro. We really purely focus on harvesting the credit risk premium. I would say not being affected by the price action, really, when we think of cycles like 22, 23 and the market downturn, when you have to stick to your fundamental conviction, but you see the pricing going in the other direction, it makes you kind of second guess your decision and it can tarnish your belief. So really sticking to actually what the numbers, the balance sheets tells you was a bit challenging at times, but not doing so would have been really expensive. And at the same time, when you also have phases like 2025 where yields drop, market is really rampant, you really need to stick to the fundamentals and not be, let's say, attracted by the idea of moving into higher yielding, higher betas, just trying to ride the trend, because at the end of the day, what we really believe is that fundamentals go back and take the cover on the picture, on the big picture, so you really need to be positioned for that. I would say it made us more mature because we realized the dislocation in which we invest, they can be more stronger in terms of intensity and last for longer. So I would say the biggest, let's say, takeaway from us was that we don't need to rush when we look for a new investment, because really the market can take its time before you see a turnaround or you see, let's say, the story unfolding. So it's really about learning patience for us. Well, first and foremost, it's a great recognition of what we believe is the value proposition that we offer to our clients who entrust us with their capital and their patience. And for us, being a relatively young company, small company, this kind of certifies that we are working in the right direction and we're taking the right steps. Of course, nobody's perfect, but we really believe this is really certifying our job.